Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with Simpler Trading in the Chart Patterns Mastery Room, July 11th, 2023 nightly video, free video for everyone out there. So what's today about? Today was a rotation. So you saw the Dow go nuts, you saw the oil stocks go nuts, and a lot of this is this MACD I watch. So the MACD right here got oversold, sort of, in an uptrend. But this is where it's going to be an art, not a science, the next couple of days. Now, what am I talking about? Number one, tomorrow you have the CPI. Everybody thinks the CPI is going to be fine. So that it's going to undershoot, the bond market's going to go nuts, and then the whole stock market goes nuts with it. So that's one side of the equation. The other side is to say the bonds aren't going to matter because inflation gauges that I watch, like the DJCI, which is the Dow Jones Commodity Index, the DBA, which is the Dow Jones Agricultural Index, and you'll see it's actually the Invesco Agricultural Index, but you get the point. And yet the DBC, which is the oil one, and they're all trying to break up. Then the other thing, you have the oil stocks going nuts. You have Oxy, PXD, and let me just tell you, I'm pretty proud of it. For the Chart Patterns Mastery, I now post nightly charts 3 times a week. Our Sunday night charts were all about the possible breakout in the resource stocks. So we got the Oxy, and we got in CF yesterday. We didn't get back in today, but that's an agricultural / fertilizer stock. When you see all those rallying, I got to think the CPI, which is backwards looking, is not going to be regarded that important by the Fed governors. So just keep that in the back of your mind because right now the markets are underestimating future inflation whatsoever, even though the Fed governors are saying there is some. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, what else am I doing in here? Well, I'm watching this. I'm watching the ES up here, and like I said, it's an art, not a science. What do I mean by that? I have been finding that it appears algorithms are using the 4-hour for a lot of products. Now, I use it for the 24-hour products like ES, but I've also seen it now with a ton of stocks. If you look in here, the ES is now overbought, and it's right at the 50 moving average. So it's one of those things that tomorrow, sure, it could have exit velocity and go all the way to here. But if it does start turning, you're going to get this under the 50 moving average, this hooking back down, and this blue line sort of flattening out. That would be a sell signal. When you go into the NASDAQ, what do you see? The same thing. You see it overbought. I put a line there for everybody on the afternoon session. You have this right at the 50. Yeah, it could go either way in here. Go either way because if it starts selling off, it could sell off big. Now, how about individual stocks? Well, you'll see it in here. You got Microsoft, a little scary now because it's oversold, but it's under the 50. Oversold under the 50 is not reliable as a buy signal. Just keep that in mind in there. Oversold over the 50 is. Yeah, look at that. Oversold over that red line. And this is going to work tomorrow as well, I think. So how am I going to play tomorrow? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to scan for stocks like Wingstop that are overbought in a downtrend. Not only overbought under the 50 on a 4-hour chart, but they're overbought in a downtrend on a daily chart. Still oversold on a daily, but like I said, oversold in a downtrend doesn't matter as much. Overbought in a downtrend matters a lot. So there are certain stocks I want to short no matter what tomorrow. Then there are other stocks, if the market gets torched, I'm looking to buy where they broke out. That would be Oxy right in this 58.5 level. PXD, I think it's too late. Yeah, look at that. It turned up. How about a 4-hour chart? Same thing. Like I said, oversold exploded. Sure, that could go back to the 208 level, but those are the stocks I want to look to buy. The same with CF. If CF has some sell-off back to the breakdown point, I'm very interested in buying it. So the point is that a lot of these are my buy ideas. On the short side, let me show you what I want to watch. I'm just going to do a simple scan. I'm going to do this scan for everyone. All this is my main list, and all it is stocks that are under their 50 moving average of my main list. Their simple moving average right here. And the MACD is greater than 0 for the red line. The slow line is under 0. What comes up? Oh, Wingstop, Snow, XBI. But what you're missing in this is if some of the other stocks start selling off, they'll get under the 50 as well. And that's going to be a big deal. How about under the 20? Are there more stocks under the 20? No. So the big deal tomorrow is going to be the follow through. Are you going to get a reverse on the market start selling off? And then I'll have a lot of sell signals. And that's what I'm going to try to key off of tomorrow, is I'm going to start by picking on the stocks that look the weakest, like Wingstop. Then if the markets sell off, I'm going to look to buy breakouts where they broke out in the CFs of the world. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's a real valuable scan to have just a simple overbought in a downtrend, oversold in an uptrend on a 4-hour chart. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.